All right, first things first, get it trending, guys. You already know what to do. Hashtag BBIG squeeze. I see AMC squeeze every day trending on Twitter, and for some reason I just don't get it. And nothing against AMC. In fact, I actually made a position in AMC today, but BBIG squeeze, gotta get it trending on Twitter. If you guys actually expect a MOAS movement in the tune of GME or AMC, we need to get BBIG squeeze trending on Twitter. So that is your homework right now. As you guys can see, we're actually spiking up here in after hours. It took a long day of consolidation to finally get that after hours breakout, and as you guys can see, we're up about 8%, moving up as we speak. Some volume spike potential covering over that $5.50 strike price. The next level that we're looking for will be $6 per share, but let's give a brief rundown of the day. We did the classic pump at open back down to the market open levels. It's been doing this the past 2 days now, I believe, Thursday and Friday of last week. Then it pumps up. Once it went over $5 per share, since there was tons of gamma exposure at that $5 level, it really pumped us up all the way up to $5.45, right? And then there was consolidation. It comes back down. Same thing happens when it crosses that $5 level. Massive sell-off right here. Market Sniper actually predicted the bottom right here, and then the rest of the day, the theme was consolidating around the VWAP, using the VWAP bounce on stream. I probably said the VWAP was a support level 50 different times, but finally at the end of the day, into power hour, we saw some strength, and we're seeing that strength again here in after hours. So it's all looking good, spicy and dicey. I hope you guys are enjoying this. We are all up on our money, considering, as I'm speaking right now, we are at an all-time high. Not an all-time high, so not everyone's up, but most people are up on their money, so there's no need to ever get greedy. We can continue to run as high as possible. I can't tell you guys how high it can go. I don't think anyone can really tell you how high this thing can go, but what we do know is that most of us are in profit. So again, guys, I've made videos on this before. I don't want no salty bag holders. Manage your risk appropriately, and we will all see some good stuff. And look at that, now up 10% here in after hours. Absolutely remarkable. Also, you guys gotta follow me on Twitter. I post due diligence on BBIG almost like every hour of the trading day. So if you're not already following me on Twitter, you gotta do it. Just look at all of this due diligence right here. It's absolutely phenomenal. Moving into Market Sniper, you guys can see we're looking at the weekly candles. There is still room to run. The momentum is still on the downside in terms of the weekly candles. It is still likely in an oversold position, but it paints a bit of a different story once we start looking at some of these other candles. So moving down into the daily candle, you guys can see we are now reaching that positive momentum state. The daily VWAP right here, or this yellow, is also curving down a little bit, and we got the green means go continuation, bullish continuation signal on Market Cipher A. The 4-hour chart also printed another red dot right here, which could mean some slowdown, but we are trending up here in after hours. Moving into the hourly chart, again, the momentum waves are on the upside, and eventually it's not going to be like this. We're going under a gamma squeeze. The price can go very high very fast right now. It's going to be very hard to time the top, which is why I always preach taking them profits when you like them, right? You don't have to wait for a 5 billion% gainer if you're happy with 100%. You just don't, all right? A lot of the time waiting for that 500 billion% gainer can actually cost you in the end. But right now, it does look like we are continuing this trend as of the time being, just seeing what is happening here in after hours. 15-minute time frame as well. We have not seen a negative blue wave, a negative momentum wave in a while. So again, we're trending up, we're moving up really quickly, but it does not always have to be this way. Guys, you don't just go up in a straight line forever, I promise you. What we're experiencing now is amazing. It's euphoric. I love it. I love going up to the moon, my friends. No one loves going up degenerately more than Hootmoney. But all I ask is to not get too emotional, not get too greedy, and while you're riding this wave to the upside, come up with a strategy to protect yourself from experiencing major losses. A lot of us did get in at these lower $2 levels. $2.30 is my personal entry. So I am pretty much all set. I don't need to sell out. But if you're chasing this thing, you're buying it at $5. If you're even buying it at $4 and above, understand what you're getting yourself into. Every time you buy this stock, as it is trending up each and every single day, the more risk that you are adding to that position. So just understand the risk to reward when going into this trade. I'm not saying that it's going to stop running right now. I'm just saying that there's added risk as you purchase higher prices. Anyways, my friend, the exclusive Moomoo promotion where they're giving away AMC stock, 1 free share as long as you deposit $100 on their platform. It ends February 7th. So get your free share of AMC by using that link below in the description or pinned comment section to sign up for Moomoo, on top of their already amazing brokerage promotion where they're giving away up to $7,000 in free stock as long as you deposit $1 on their platform. So again, you can't find a brokerage promotion better than this one. So if you want that free share of AMC and up to 7K in free stock, check it out. Links are below in the description or pinned comment section. BBIG moved up to 11 here on the Fintel short squeeze leaderboard list. But if we're just looking at the market caps alone, it's the only one here in the top 10 that actually has a decent market cap. Actually, it's top 11, all right? Not top 10. But the next one here would be AVCT, but still BBIG blows out that market cap by 3x. So a lot of these stocks right here, low market cap, low float, they could move a lot, but also more risk. BBIG chilling here at a very large market cap, very large shiny object, tons of volume on this stock. I say take away those low market cap and BBIG is the #1 short squeeze stock. According to Fintel, absolutely 0 shares available to be shorted. It's also not yet on the threshold security list. It'll get there. It'll get there. Just wait and be patient. We're still seeing over 50% short volume each and every single day, which is very extreme. And looking at the failure to delivers, we actually got some new data from 12/16 to all the way to 12/21. You actually did see a significant portion of failure to delivers in this stock, which could add some buying pressure so that whoever failed to deliver these stocks don't have to pay a massive fine. So we could be seeing that this week as well. Ortex's last 4 signals here were buy signals. We never got the type 1 short squeeze signal, but we got 2 RSI 80 to 90 and 70 to 80 signals. All buy signals still are outstanding. And then the short squeeze statistics here, everything's pretty much the same. We don't have to spend too much time on it, but the cost to borrow is coming up, which is also a very good sign. You're not going to see the return shares before it peaks out. You're not going to see the utilization to drop, which is why I don't like to focus on this Ortex data. I'd rather focus on the flow. But what you can see is the cost to borrow is coming up, meaning that added pressure is on these short sellers. Now, the options flow is painting an amazing picture of what could potentially happen with the price action. Right off the bat, when we pull up these charts right here, you guys can see it was 53% bullish and then 47% bearish, roughly, in terms of the premium bought for calls and puts. But what you can see is that majority of the calls are going for the 121 and the 128 expiration, meaning that they think that there's going to be a short-term move. But the bears are going for this April 14th expiration. They're actually coming in deep in the money in very high volume, tons of $8 and $9 strike prices for this expiration. So the bears are having a bit more long-term perspective. So according to what the whales are thinking right here, if we go back to the chart, they pretty much expect BBIG to continue its rally into this week, right? But then see a significant pullback and likely trade lower than what we are seeing now. So lower than $5.76, which we are trading at right now. And that's according to the whales. And if we go over here, we put a max days to expiration of, let's say, 31 days. It paints a different story. Once we pull up these charts, you guys can see it's about 78% bullish. So from a short-term perspective, it is a lot more bullish than bearish. And then boom, looking at the historical flow, we have another short-term record coming in at the highest call option volume that we have seen since what it looks like October 15th. Did we actually beat it today? Not quite, not quite. We did not quite beat that October 15th, but we are rivaling it greatly. So the call option volume is very high. This is very normal when a stock is undergoing a gamma squeeze like BBIG. And we can also see, according to history, when the call option volume is very, very high, it is a decent time to be selling the stock. Now, quickly looking at the bid side flow, there has been lots and lots of call option profit takers. As you guys can see, tons of selling of these call options. I mean, it's been multiple days of running 20+% on this stock. I don't blame anyone for taking profits, especially if you're in something super risky such as options. As you guys can see, it was about 60% bullish. Now, it was skewed right here by this cross trade, which was $976,000 in premium selling of a put option for February 18th. Here we can see the biggest option trades of today, including that $967,000 in premium. It was matched as a multi-leg strategy with buying of a $9 call option. Both of them had 2,000 size contracts right there. If we actually do look at this multi-leg strategy, buying a $9 call and selling of a $9 put, it's very, 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 very similar profit and loss of actually owning the underlying. So I'm not 100% sure why they would enter this trade, but the profit loss of it is very, very, very similar to just owning the underlying asset. The next two biggest option trades were buying these $22 put options expiring April 14th, 2022, precisely meaning that likely by April there will be a point in time where BBIG trades lower than it is right now. And then there was also obviously very, very large premiums of buying of a call option. This one was only 3 days till expiration January 21st, 141,000 in premium. So that's a very, very, very bullish bet. This one's expiring January 28th, also very bullish, and this one's expiring in July. So there's still lots of bullish pressure across the board in BBIG from whales. Quickly looking at the gamma exposure, we now are over the big hump, which was the $5 gamma, which had the most positive net gamma exposure. We're next going to be looking at the $6 level. After the $6 level, the net gamma exposure does actually come down a little bit. So the next gamma squeeze push is likely to come at that $6 level. That should be where another significant sum of delta hedging actually does occur. Unusual Whales also printed 2 bullish alerts today as well, with the $5.50 call option expiring January 28th. Absolutely phenomenal. $440,000 worth of premium at that strike and expiration. And then also selling of the $5 put option expiring February 4th, 2022. Also a bullish bet. So that's all I got, my friends. It is looking very, very bullish going into tomorrow. But with all that being said, you are paying a premium at this point. So don't just go FOMO in. I really don't want to see any crybaby bag holders in my comment section. Here we buy the stock, we sell the stock for profit. We're not preaching diamond hands, we're not preaching hodl. We're saying to take your profits. Yes, we could run to 10, 20 plus. Anything could happen. I'm not leaving any possibilities off the table. I just want to make sure that people manage their risk, because you can call the stock 95% of the time, but if you don't manage risk appropriately, the 5% of the time where you're wrong can blow up your account. So be very, very careful and manage your risk. I care about each and every single one of you guys. I joke about crybaby bag holders, blah, blah, blah. I just don't want that to be you. So I care about you guys. And that's all I got, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. That's all I got. Check out Moomoo if you wanted that one free share of AMC. Link is below. And always remember, my friends, get it trending. Get it trending. Send that tweet right now. Follow HootmoneyYT on Twitter. And that's all I got, my friends. See ya!